Hello, welcome back to Snekburd. Alright, so let's go back to level X. I have gotten a nudge from the creator. It appears that my strategy so far has been right. The only difference is that when I thought that I had to be a length 3 and length 5, I was wrong. It was a length 2 and length 6. But my idea has been right so far, I believe. That idea being second last fruit, the second highest fruit last, and then we have some pulling mechanism to save the bird. Yeah, so we're going back to it, I guess. We're not entirely out of ideas yet, so I'm happy enough to, you know. Okay. Okay. So let's set this up all over again. All over meaning this, I believe. Wait a minute, how do I do this? Crap, I've forgotten. How do I do this? Right, the bottom fruit, right. This fruit. And to eat this fruit, I believe I have to be one forward, like so. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool, okay. And then I must have been able to eat the top fruit as a result, which I can probably do as well. Yeah, like this. Top fruit, oops. I needed to have been able to create the hook, like this. How do I do this? Is it like this? No. I think it was fine to drop that block. Yeah, so I need to use this hook to push you back. That's how I save this bird. The bird, this flying bird now has to be the one to get the last fruit, which I think looks like this. There was a whole mess to get. Whole mess. That was a whole mess. Yeah, to swap the position of these guys, especially with this block over here. I think this might have been fine. Yeah. Sure, whatever. Okay, let's do this instead. Sure. What am I... Every single time I do this, I have to solve a new problem. Because I don't remember the actual solution. How about this? Yeah, okay, how about this? That was like a ton of ways to solve this anyway, so... Like that. There you go. I think this is slightly not right. Hold on. This is wrong. This is also wrong. Is it? Yeah, it kind of is. Go back. How did I do this? How did I do this? Was it like this? I don't remember what I did to get this block in the right spot. I did some weird stuff, I remember. Okay, I think I didn't want to push this over. Yeah. Okay, let's try not pushing it over. So what can happen is this. Yeah, okay, there you go. That took an unnecessary amount of time. Okay. So yeah, I need to push this over by 1. How would I have done that? Don't know how I would have done that. Okay, well that means it should have been even further out, I think. And then like this happens. Yeah, okay, there you go. That looks a bit more right. Because now this can happen. And then we can save everything. Okay. So, every single episode I have to remind myself of how to do this. Which is great, I guess. Okay. And then we have to do more stuff, because I kind of forget how to do this section as well. Okay. It's like this. But not really. Things look like this. Slightly higher. This. It's definitely like I want to be able to... Yeah. I want to be able to push it. Okay. How about this? I don't know if this is savable. But really, all I need to do at this time is... What do I need to do at this time? I don't know. I want to get this block onto this fruit, I think. So like, it looks like our best bet might be something like this to start. Sure. We do need to get below that block though. Which is why I didn't really like that. So like this. Like that. Maybe? What did I do here? What even happened at this point? Was it this? I think it would have been this? No, it's not. Huh? Okay. I'm confusing myself again. This is starting to not get fun anymore. Okay, the goal was what? The goal was to get the block up onto the fruit, right? Or to save the block in some way. I can save the block however I wish. I desperately need to do something like this and then save the block. I think I could have done better. I think... Yeah. Alright, so let's try this. I wanted, I think, this sort of shape, but with the block in the center. Okay. So I want this. I want you to straighten yourself out like that. Okay, there you go. That looks somewhat okay. Nope. Okay. I feel like we need a bit more height, don't we? I feel like we still need a bit more height. I think we need 1 bit of height. And how do I do that? Yeah, though we need 2 bits of height. Which is actually available. Why don't I just do that? Why don't I just have 2 bits of height here? We have 2 bits of height. The 2 bits of height are this green snake. Okay. Crap. How do I do this? Okay. So I need to... Like, there you go, there you go. That's your, there you go. There you go. Okay. Let's shift you over by 1. Green stick you will hold. So we've done this before, we can do this again. Climb up, do that. There, okay. Well that was definitely something. I don't know if I really liked that or not. I don't know if that was the only way to get this block up here. But the reason why I want to get the block up here is so that I can just leave it alone. I don't know if it's absolutely necessary, but it's one way to do things. And then the next thing I want to do is be able to eat this fruit, which shouldn't be too challenging. Yeah, and once we eat that fruit, we're basically done there. And then now, we can use this block as a way to get up to safety. Well, barely. I think I need to go back, down. Yeah, we'll reset our position here. Okay. Okay. So now I can reposition everything. So, with this 2 and with this 6, or 5 becoming a 6, how are we going to save this bird? So, for a 6 to get in on its own, right, we need a height of this. That looks impossible. Oh, with a block it's here. Okay, with a block it's down here because we get 1 block of height. Okay, this looks at least slightly more doable at this height. Okay. So what I eventually want to do is I think I want to replace this block with my own body. So I'll be staying on the fruit. I think. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then I want the block to be on top of all of that. The reason why I want the block to be on top of all of that, so now I can reposition. Again, the height required is I think here. Okay, but I don't want green to be below, I want red to be below. Oops. Okay, so let's have this. Red, you will now go here and then replace this stack. Cool. Yeah, because this is the only way I can actually get everything up to this layer. I think I need, just to check again, I need this, yeah. Okay. So there you go, that's everything up here. Now how will this help us? Will the block be useful now? It looks like I want to eat this and then lift it up, right? So we don't want the block here, the block will block our way, as its name suggests. We rather would like... Ooh, don't push. Ah, it's fine if I push the red bird, the blue bird, the purple bird. Purple bird can always come back. There you go. Okay, so what I wanted is something like this. But clearly we're not done. Clearly we have more things to do. But isn't this the furthest I can... Like, if I went down any further, I wouldn't be able to... If I had any more length, I wouldn't be able to eat this. Or if I did go down any further, I wouldn't be able to pull up the bird, would I? So like, this block might have to be useful. Is there any point where moving you helps? I don't see how. Like this looks really bad. Like that looks really bad. I don't wanna... The issue is that the block might have to do something. I'm just really scared of what the block has to do. What does the block have to do? Is there any reason for the block to be on top of red at this point? Maybe. Why? No, this doesn't help. Wait, but yeah, how in the world is this gonna do anything? How is this actually gonna do anything? Like, this won't save us. It just won't. I am very stuck. Yeah, this block is gonna just add height, which is not good. It's better if we were here. But then the block doesn't do anything. The block has to help with something, right? Like, if I could... Even if I could, like, flip around here and then pull up even further somehow. Maybe I could. Maybe I could if I tried. Maybe, like, at this point, you know, the block could replace the green bird if I could just... That's not good. No. I find it interesting at least. But now, aren't we really stuck at this point? How is the 2 and 6 going to work? Yeah, there must be a way. There must be a way, because like everything has led me to this point. I haven't been denied. I've just been told I need a 2 and a 6, right? So if I'm told I need a 2 and a 6 and this actually doesn't work, I would feel very cheated if this doesn't work. Like, there are other things I can also expect. If I went here... Wait, let me think about this. I'm thinking... What if... What if... I actually went and got this block on top of me, because after eating, I can push forward. That can happen, but why does that need to happen? Pushing forward doesn't do anything. Right, it keeps you equally... Yeah, okay. That's an okay move, I guess. But the idea of this is what? What does it help with? It's the exact same as this. It's nothing different. Yeah, it just is nothing different. That's just this thing is so... It just isn't it. But I need to do this. I need to somehow do this. If the block were somehow in place of you, could you somehow dig underneath the block and survive? I highly doubt it. So at some point here, even if I could climb up by one, which, you know, the block would help with, even if I could, that wouldn't get me high enough to break through though, would it? It wouldn't. It still would not. But like, you know, I could always do that. Then what? Then what? Like, oh, there's nothing here. There's nothing anymore. Right? It feels like there's really nothing. If I went any higher, I just wouldn't be able to eat the fruit. So like, I definitely can't just start off doing this. I definitely can't start off like, you know, this either. Like, I can't start like this either. It's the exact same problem. And like, once I eat that fruit, all of our standing abilities relies on Purple Bird now. Which means that the Purple Bird itself will be carrying something, so it can't move up either. I think that's the point. Right? This looks impossible. I would actually feel so cheated if this wasn't close to the solution at all. And I've been just trying my luck here. What have I not thought about? Is there a reason to do Is there a reason to do that? Why? No, because Purple Bird can't do anything. I said move away and then that would fall. The hook is pointless. It's equivalent to just doing this. Maybe this is something. Actually, why would it be something? Would it be something? I don't think it would be anything. I mean, I guess one interesting thing you could do is like push around, but that doesn't really help. Hooray! I made a machine that flies. Okay. I mean, I can still stand on the fruit at this point, which is kind of interesting. So I can set stuff up, I guess. Problem is, I just have to eat here. Like, I don't see any other way this would work. I can't move this block anymore. Like, this block is very stuck. This block could never have been in this column to begin with. And if it was, it wouldn't help. So like, we're 2 off right now with our solution. I don't know if there's any way to get way better at this. Is there any way to get way better at this? I can't see it, if there is. I really cannot see it. I mean, I've brought everything with me. If this isn't it, then there are like 2 issues that this isn't working. Either the length portions are not right, or I'm eating the wrong fruit. But if I were eating the wrong fruit, like, the hint in the website told me the second highest fruit was last. So I am eating the right fruit. The proportions are also right because when I asked the level creator, they said it would have to be a 2 snake and a 6 snake. 2 bird and a 6 bird. Snekburd. But like, yeah, this will become a 2 bird and a 6 bird. Nothing wrong about the flying bird being there. If the flying bird were any larger, I think it would be even worse. Yeah, if we swapped it with the green bird being the flying bird, it would not. It would be horrendous. At the end point... Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... I think it's still the... I think it's still... I was thinking if I could put the block onto the spikes, I would be able to do better, but I think it's the same. Wherein, even if I could do that, I would still need 6 from... Like, to do that and to get up onto it. Oh, no I wouldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I could be 1 lower. Ooh, okay. We have some ideas now. I can afford to be 1 lower. Yes, I can. Yes, I absolutely can. Because the idea is to then put the block up here. And then, at a height of this, standing up straight with a length of 6. How should I demonstrate this? Let's push everything away first. Get me 1 higher, right? A length of 6. That allows me to scale the block. So I can survive from this height. As long as the block is over there. Okay. New goal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Which means... Okay. Which means that I can officially do this. Okay, hold on. I have to... I think do this. And eat here. There you go. Did something happen that was wrong? Yeah, okay, because the bird fell down by 1, I also fell down by 1, which means I'm still 1 short. How do I fix that? I am still 1 short. Well, the thing is, I no longer need to really be... Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Something like this. Oh yeah, I've got just fold. So, what I want to do is I want to do something like this. Yeah. Okay. So block, I think the block needs to be somewhere else. Here, maybe? Yeah, I'll take over like this. If you could so kindly... Am I getting close? I can't tell if I am. A little bit, I think. Now, if I could somehow get this block. Oh, you know what? Wait. This. Pull up. Stand on block. Then what? Okay. Hold on. Let me use the fruit for a bit. Okay, let's flip you around to here. I'll do the usual trick. Eat here. Stand. What does this help with? This didn't change anything. In fact, it's even worse now because, yeah, it's even worse now. Because this bird is so far away, I couldn't get back. The bird has to like be beside. Okay. I feel closer. I feel ever so slightly closer because now I'm just 1 away. I'm not 2 away anymore. And, you know, it's always better to be 1 away than 2 away, I guess. You know what I could do? If this were here, and you were... like this. Ooh, that looks interesting. Yeah, look at this. Now I can eat, can do this and that. Ooh, that looks great. We do have another issue, which is the inability to lift this block any higher than it actually is. But we've saved ourselves. Hooray! Which means that if I... yeah, well, yeah, there's still that problem. I can't actually get this block up. Even though I absolutely need to. Like, yeah, this doesn't look good. Maybe it is, hold on. Okay. So I need... oops, no. I need something like this. I need you to hook me up. Okay, that saves it. Oh, okay. I'm feeling a lot... yes, I'm feeling a lot better about this now. Yes. Okay, how do I save this block? Because now, yeah, okay, now we have some issue, right? We've gotten the block to be a bit higher than it is. Pushing this does not work. But I wish I could. Maybe I can? If I could flip myself around at this point. It would be very nice if I could. But I don't want to do that. What am I doing? Okay, so... on this... oh no, or do I want this? Wait, no, okay, hold on. I can get closer by doing this, but I just need to lift it up. Right. How will I transfer this block? This push is really bad. It just is. I think, yeah, because... okay, so I think... instead... could I have made this any better? I think at this point... I can't push up. Yeah, I can't push up here. So like, I think the wraparound... well, the wraparound was necessary. The wraparound was necessary. To do this. Yes, okay. So, now that I have this thing, what do I do with it? Well, doesn't this survive? It does. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. We do still have some things to that we need to resolve. So firstly, most likely we have to move this all the way over. It's probably more convenient for us to do this. 2. I think this is good. Push. Push up like this. If I made this shape, you can push this here. I think you can go in yourself. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. Yep. Here you go. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is nice. This is actually really cool. That's it. It's my... yeah. Oh, X. We're done. And now it's time for Y and Z. We spent pretty long on this level, but I think yeah, okay, this was very fun. I think the biggest challenge in this level was deciding when something wasn't possible or not. It was similar to 47, I think, in that regard, where I assumed something to be the end of a solution. But no, it was not. There was more that I could do. Yeah. It was also figuring out that my requirements weren't that high. I didn't have to actually put the bird that high. I could have saved it from one lower. So yeah, that's it. Alright, so Y is next and then Z. I guess we'll take a peek at Y. We'll see how bad it looks. Ooh. Oh. Wait, it's 11 bird and flying bird? This looks identical to the... well, I won't say it looks identical, but... okay. It looks very similar to, I think, level star 4. Were the birds even in the exact same positions? I think it might have been. Right. Oh, almost. The red bird is supposed to be here. But yeah, the birds are the exact same. So it's just a much more challenging situation that we're in, I guess. Cool. I suppose we'll work on this next episode. Until then, though, I'm done for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!